Hello everyone, this is Hunter. Today I'm going to be showing you how to combine two streams recorded on the same program into a single video file. I'm going to be using Dxtory to do this, and not Fraps. The reason is that Fraps will not allow me, using Windows XP, to combine the output of the sound card with the input of my microphone. Now, Fraps might do that on Windows 7. I don't know. I don't really feel like changing my operating system to make a movie. So, Fraps isn't much use for me there. And in any case, Fraps isn't much use for me anyway, because every 20 seconds while I'm making a movie in Fraps, I get a bunch of lag, and I don't know if that's Fraps, I don't know if that's my hard disk, I don't know if that's my computer or what. But in any case, I've had a lot of trouble with Fraps. And I mean, I like it, it's a useful tool, but at the same time, I can't get anything out of it. So that is why I'm using Dxtory instead of Fraps. I'm going to be using VLC Media Player, or VideoLAN. And in case you're not familiar with it, VideoLAN is it's an open source project, which is nice. And they want to play all of the common media formats. So VLC will play QuickTime files, VLC will play real files, as well as common files like MP3s or AVI files. Unfortunately, there are sometimes bugs in VLC. There's always updates flying all over, and it doesn't always do exactly what you would like it to. I've seen a lot of bugs in VLC. I've been using it long enough to come across all sorts of clearly unintentional behavior, and I like the program. It's pretty compact, it's very useful, but there are limits to what it will do. And I'm going to be editing my video with VideoPad Video Editor, which is just a random video editor that I'm using right now. I'm not offering some sort of an endorsement for it, but that's what I'm going to be using today. And I'm also going to be using Windows Media Player briefly because I think it will be helpful. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is open Dxtory. Here's what it looks like. There's all these tabs up here. This is a slightly older version of Dxtory. There is a new release out, and it's pretty functionally similar to this one. However, there are some new features added, but you should be able to handle it with what I'm showing you here. You should be able to interpret that. So, there's a tab here for audio. And Dxtory is able to record multiple streams, multiple inputs of sound, and put it into the same file. This version can do up to 8 audio streams. I have no idea what you would possibly need 8 audio streams in the same file for. That sounds like some sort of problem, that inefficient. But anyway, our first stream here is audio input, and line is stereo mix, and that just means that it's recording everything that's going out to the speakers. I don't know, it should be output, but input. Maybe it's inputting to stereo mix, and it's stereo mix is outputting. I'm not sure. Now I'll add another stream for a microphone. And it's this thing right here, AK-5370. It's not a weapon, it's a microphone, interestingly enough. And it's a USB microphone. I've used regular microphones before, and I've just had a lot of trouble with them, with electronic noise and interference. A lot of my older videos, like older Max Payne series, for instance, or early Krondor videos, had this problem where there's electronic noise in the recording. And I don't know if the problem is the microphone. I don't know if the problem is the sound card. I don't know if the problem is some more existential sort of problem with the planets not being in alignment. All I can say is that I never got good recordings out of ordinary microphones. And I tried different sound cards and different microphones, and I got the same sort of problems. So I bought a USB microphone, which is great in the sense that it doesn't induce any of that electronic noise. It doesn't have that problem. It produces quality recordings. However, since it's not going through the sound card can't mix it. Cannot mix the microphone input because, well, technically the USB microphone is its own sound card. It's not part of the sound card anymore, unlike the standard microphone. And a lot of programs don't know what to do with a USB microphone. They just won't recognize it. Well, some programs can figure it out, some programs can't. But in any case, here it is. And the line is wave in because that's the only option I have. I can't change it if I want to. Whereas here I have a little more leeway in how I want to measure the input to the file. So I have my second stream. All right. So what I'm going to do now is record a brief segment of a game from Mafia. Ideally, I should record speech, but I really don't want to get buried into a game in order to find some speech. The reason speech is good is because there's bass in it, there's very precise timing in it, and if I'm recording audio and video in separate streams, and there's some misalignment in the length of the recordings or when the recordings begin, then aligning those two recordings, the first being the output of the computer's sound card and the second being the input of the microphone and any sound the microphone is picking up, like sound coming out of speakers, because I use speakers, I don't use a headphone set. That synchronization can be very difficult. If there's even a few milliseconds of difference, then people's voices can have reverberation and distortion. And some of my videos have that problem because it can take a very long time to align video and audio streams by hand. And it won't always come out exactly the way it's supposed to come out, which is one reason why I want to use Dxtory to record both streams, both the microphone and the computer's sound output. So let's just start Mafia and get this going. Skip these Bink videos. All right, you might notice that I'm already recording. Dxtory is only full screen. That means OpenGL or DirectX. I don't know if it has to be OpenGL DirectX, but I'm pretty sure it's confined to a small subset of programs. So I'm using another recording program and a third program to record the sound that I'm going to do the traditional audio-video alignment with, in addition to recording this recording. So I'm making a recording of a recording right now, as of this moment. And let's see how this works. This is a test of the Dxtory recording system. So there was some sound there, and also I was talking. Those are the two components that I want to combine. So over here in video processing, I have my files. What the heck is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Die. Oh, oh, wait, maybe that's the file that I'm recording right now. Yeah. Wow. All right. I'm not doing so good here. All right. So, what is it? This is the Dxtory recording. So I'm going to open it in VLC and find out if what I was trying to do worked. Here I'm talking for some reason. Alright, so right now we can hear the game's music. We can hear the hardware, the sound card's output. But I didn't hear myself talking. So that was not what we wanted. So what I'm going to do is go over here, and I'm going to open up Windows Media Player, or actually I'm not going to do it that way, but I'm going to open this in Windows Media Player and see if I can't get something, see if I get the same result, pretty much. And try it as of this moment. And let's see how this works. This is a test of the Dxtory recording system. So as you can see, we get both the sound from the sound card and the microphone's input. Windows Media Player just figured that out for us, which is nice. And it's nice to know that the data is there, but if the file didn't work in VLC, it might not work anywhere else. If I upload the video to the internet, or if I want to play it on a television or somewhere else or with some other program, then I might not be able to hear what I want to hear. And so this is informative, kind of interesting, but we're not done yet just because it works in Windows Media Player. If I can open this again, I was going to do this earlier, but I forgot. VLC can actually recognize that there are different streams here. Dxtory literally records 2 tracks. The data was there. Windows Media Player established that. And so we can go to audio. Track 2 as of this moment. And let's see how this works. As you can see, we're not hearing anything from the game. This is a test of the Dxtory recording system. But we're hearing everything from the microphone. So I have to combine these two. And the way I'm going to do that is with this program right here. Alright, so VideoPad is a pretty basic video editor. It has no idea that there are 2 tracks on this file. It won't see them. It's just going to give me the main track. And that's no good. I can play it. It's going to be loud. See, at this point I would be talking and it's just not working. So the way around this, in this case, is to right-click on the file, and I can use Dxtory to extract the audio streams. So now I have 3 files here. I have the file with the 2 audio streams in it. I have the first audio stream, and I have the second audio stream. I don't need this one because I've already got the original file with the first audio stream playing and being recognized, even in a player that isn't able to play both streams simultaneously. VLC can't do that. I don't know why not. It's just that's just the way it is. So I can import this second audio stream in here. Where'd you put it? No. There we go. All right. So these streams, this track here came out of the same file. So it has to be of the same duration, and it has to start and end at the exact same time. So there's no synchronization issue here. At least I don't think there's going to be. And if I play this, as of this moment, and let's see how this works. I'm getting both the sound is a test of the from the file as well as sound from the microphone. So now I can save the movie, find out what kind of resolution and frame rate this is. We wouldn't want to make a file with 30 frames per second if I only recorded 22, because then I'd have 8 frames per second of garbage, and that would just make the file really big for no reason. So in this particular program, you can use this button to do that. And I'll save it to, yeah, that's fine. And we'll see if this file does anything productive. it'll come out here. Well, there it is right there, but it's not done yet. Are you done yet? All right, it's done. So now I'm going to open this with VLC as of this moment. And let's see how this works. I'm hearing some noise. This is a test of the Dxtory recording system. But that might be due to the fact that I didn't set the sound levels. And I'm recording and recording, that kind of thing. All right, so as you can see, both soundtracks played in the same file in a media player that does not recognize two tracks at once. It cannot play two tracks at once. So the fact that it works here means that it will probably work in all those other environments that I want to work with it in. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try and help.